Deep inside almost every cell of your body lies a microscopic instruction manual. This manual is so small that it can only be seen with the help of powerful microscopes, yet it holds the key to everything that makes you, you. This manual, called DNA, is tightly coiled into structures we call chromosomes. DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is a long molecule that contains our unique genetic code. It is the blueprint for building and maintaining an organism. Think of chromosomes as nature's way of organizing this vital genetic information. Each chromosome is like a chapter in a book, containing specific instructions for different parts of your body. Without this organization, the information would be chaotic and unusable. These threads of life determine everything about you, from the color of your eyes to your height. They influence your susceptibility to certain diseases, your physical abilities, and even some aspects of your personality. Every trait you inherit from your parents is encoded in these tiny threads. Each human cell typically contains 46 chromosomes. These are arranged in 23 pairs, with one chromosome of each pair coming from each parent. This combination of chromosomes is what makes each individual unique. That's a lot of instructions. In fact, if you were to stretch out all the DNA in one cell, it would be about 2 meters long. Yet, it fits into a tiny cell nucleus that is only a few micrometers in diameter. But these chromosomes don't just float around randomly. They are carefully organized within the cell nucleus, ensuring that the genetic information is accessible when needed. This organization is crucial for the proper functioning of the cell. They come in pairs, a bit like matching socks, but much more important. Each pair of chromosomes works together to ensure that the genetic information is accurately copied and passed on during cell division. This pairing is essential for the stability and integrity of our genetic code. These chromosome pairs are called homologous chromosomes. One chromosome from each pair comes from your mother, and the other comes from your father. Imagine them as 2 volumes of the same book, one from each parent. These homologous chromosomes are similar in size and shape. They carry genes for the same traits in the same locations. These locations are like the chapter headings in our book analogy, telling us where to find information. Let's say one chromosome pair carries the gene for eye color. Chromosomes are like the instruction manuals of our bodies, containing all the information needed to build and maintain us. Each chromosome pair is a set of these manuals, one from each parent. That gene will be found in the same location on both chromosomes of the pair. This specific location is known as a locus. Think of it as the address where the gene resides. No matter which chromosome you look at, the gene for eye color will always be at this particular address. However, the specific instructions within that gene might differ slightly. These instructions are encoded in the DNA sequence, which can vary from one chromosome to another. This variation is what leads to different traits. One chromosome might carry the instruction for blue eyes, while the other carries the instruction for brown eyes. These instructions are like recipes, guiding the development of specific traits. The combination of these recipes determines the final outcome. These different versions of the same gene are called alleles. Alleles are essentially different flavors of the same gene, each providing a unique set of instructions. The presence of different alleles is what contributes to the diversity of traits we see in the population. This variation in alleles is what makes each of us unique. It's the reason why we have such a wide range of physical characteristics, from eye color to hair type to even certain health predispositions. Our genetic diversity is a beautiful tapestry woven from countless alleles, each playing a part in making us who we are. Of the 23 pairs of chromosomes in a human cell, 22 pairs are called autosomes. These chromosomes contain genes that control a wide range of traits, from hair color and height to blood type and muscle development. Autosomes are essential for building and maintaining our bodies. They provide the blueprint for who we are, physically speaking. But there's one special pair of chromosomes that deserves its own spotlight. Sex chromosomes, a different pair. In this section, we will explore the fascinating world of sex chromosomes and their crucial role in determining biological sex. The 23rd pair of chromosomes are the sex chromosomes. These chromosomes are unique because they differ between males and females, unlike the other 22 pairs which are the same in both sexes. These chromosomes determine our biological sex. The presence or absence of certain sex chromosomes can lead to the development of male or female characteristics. In humans, there are two types of sex chromosomes, X and Y. The combination of these chromosomes is what ultimately decides whether an individual will be male or female. Females typically have two X chromosomes, XX, which means they inherit one X chromosome from each parent. This combination is crucial for the development of female characteristics, while males typically have one X and one Y chromosome, XY. The Y chromosome, inherited from the father, carries genes that trigger the development of male characteristics. This inheritance pattern means that a mother always contributes an X chromosome to her offspring, ensuring that every child has at least one X chromosome, while a father can contribute either an X or a Y chromosome. If the father contributes an X chromosome, the offspring will be female, XX. If the father contributes a Y chromosome, the offspring will be male, XY. This simple, yet profound mechanism is the foundation of biological sex determination in humans. During fertilization, the combination of the mother's X chromosome and the father's X or Y chromosome determines the sex of the baby. This process is a beautiful example of how genetics shapes our very being. Understanding sex chromosomes not only helps us comprehend biological sex, but also highlights the incredible diversity of human genetics. Each individual is a unique combination of genetic material from their parents, making every person special in their own way. X and Y, determining biological sex. The Y chromosome is much smaller than the X chromosome and carries genes specific to male development. The presence or absence of the Y chromosome is what determines biological sex. However, it's important to remember that biological sex is just one aspect of a person's identity. Gender identity is a separate and equally important aspect of who we are. Homologous chromosomes and genetic diversity. Homologous chromosomes are essential for genetic diversity. Because we inherit one chromosome from each parent, we receive a blend of their genetic information. This mixing and matching of genes create variations in traits, making each individual unique. This diversity is essential for the survival of our species, allowing us to adapt to changing environments and challenges. A legacy carried in pairs. From the intricate dance of cell division to the inheritance of our most defining characteristics, homologous chromosomes play a crucial role in shaping who we are.
Want to rise to your full potential in your studies and revise like a boss? You can trust Study Guide today to have you covered. Subscribe to this channel and see our website linked in the description of this video to see revision articles to maximize your study gains.